Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Apigee. We designed Apigee for people who provide web APIs. But web and iPhone developers can use Apigee to get visibility and alerts on the APIs they consume. After signing up for a free account at apigee.com, we see the setup page. In 3 simple steps, a developer can set up an API to get visibility and alerts. We give a name for our proxy to the Twitter API and a description. Now we give Apigee the full host name of the Twitter API, and Apigee gives us a proxy in return. As our requests flow through the proxy, Apigee logs all the API traffic. Finally, let's test our new proxy by providing Apigee the address of a Twitter method. Apigee tests the setup and also tells us the latency that was introduced. At Apigee, we are focused on keeping the latency very low. We'll repeat the setup for each API our app uses. We'll end up with an overview of all our APIs. In the case of our app, we'll have APIs for Twitter, Twitter Search, Flickr, Google Data, and a 4-pay printing service. When launching an application built on APIs, a company, like PhotoTwitty, wants to add great features quickly, but they don't want any unintended consequences. For example, we don't want an API outage to create huge holes in our application, and we definitely don't want our customers learning about our API problems before we do. How do we know when an API is creating holes in our app? With Apigee, we can set up alerts for all our APIs. To protect our app, let's set up the API heartbeat alert. Now we'll know before our customers when an API impacts our application. At this point, we've tested Apigee with our APIs and configured our alerts. Now we can make it live by quickly adjusting the URLs in our code so that all our API traffic flows through Apigee. Let's check in a week later. We've gotten alerts, and we can see a history of the service levels our API providers are actually giving us. We can drill into data about our API response times, error rates, and number of requests. And we can view specific time ranges and see data in chart and tabular forms so that we have comprehensive visibility into how we are using our APIs and the service levels we're getting from our API providers. With Apigee, we now have API visibility and alerts, and we don't have to worry about APIs leaving holes in our app. Sign up for your free account at apigee.com.